Hey guys, it's me. Just thought I'd do a quick video. In fact, this is going to be my entry into Chancer WW1 group build, which I know has been running since 2014, and I think it's due to finish around about December 2018. I was going to do a WW1 group build entry anyway, and was holding back until I found an appropriate subject. My first choice had been for this year a theme on the Battle of Jutland, i.e. being the Airfix model of HMS Iron Duke, which, as we all know, was Admiral Jellicoe's flagship. But recently, because of space issues, I've had to sell off some of my stash, and unfortunately that was sacrificed as part of it. So I thought I'd do something more appropriately based towards the Western Front, really. And about a year ago I actually managed to order a diorama through a company called Fields of Glory. They do diorama sets for most sort of battle scenes, etc., if you want to do a diorama, and I've got a few of those coming up for some of my armour builds. This specific set is based on a trench out on the Western Front, and I was waiting for an appropriate set of figures to go with it. Now, the other week, when I was just sort of surfing through eBay, this one I saw and I knew it would go together like a dream. And the set that I've got is this issue, which I think is a reissue by Masterbox, called the Hand to Hand Fight. Now, this scene is just full of action, and it really does tell a story. This possibly did happen on a few occasions throughout the course of the war. And it's just, as I say, there's just so much action in it. I just needed something that was going to tell a story. This is it, and the scene is going to be perfect for what I've got in mind. Not only that, I've got a personal connection in regards to the family, because my late grandfather, Frederick Avery, was also involved in the trenches during the First World War. He was in a little regiment. I've forgotten which regiment it was. I think it was the Yorkshire Yeomanry, I might be wrong. Of the North Yorks, I'm not sure. I'll have to check my references by my cousin. And he was involved in 3 major battles during the First World War, the first being the Somme. Another was at Passchendaele, which I think was about a year before, and Ypres as well, and he was gassed twice. Unfortunately, he passed away in 1975, and I was too young really to ask him about his experiences. However, later on I learned from my late uncles and my late father what he actually went through. So there's the connection, and in a way it's a sort of a tribute to him as well. As I say, when I saw this, I thought this is exactly what I need. And if anybody is interested in getting a hold of this set, the actual kit number is MB35116. That's MB35116. Now, Masterbox are well reputed for outstanding figures. I've got a few of them in my stash, which are going to go with future builds. I would put these on an equal par with Dragon, and I've never been disappointed, and I've had a quick look through this, and I'll tell you guys, you're not going to be disappointed either. So without further ado, we'll have a look and see what's inside the box in a moment. And on the back of the box, you've got your sprue trees, as you can see there. You've got your figures, you've got your duck boards, the trench scene, which you can build up, and all the accessories such as rifle packs, and all the utilities that go with the guy's equipment. This is as it is when it's made up. That's the trench fully built. However, I'm not going to be using that. I've actually, as I say, sourced a better base for a diorama, and possibly use that in a future project. Anyway, let's open it up and see what's inside. It all comes in a one-piece resealable bag, so hats off to Masterbox for that. I'll have a quick look through the screws. First off, you've got your trench parts. These are the duct boards, which you can see there, and again the detail on these is absolutely fantastic. You've even got, if I can get it in the light, get the light down, you can actually see some of the wood grain in it, and they're well reputed for their detail. So it's a shame in a way I'm not going to be using this, but I could possibly use it for a future project. And again, you've got the side walls here with all the compacted earth, and that's indicated with all this beautiful world here. And then up the top here, if I can get it into shot, you've got your sandbags. Again, you've got the outline of all the ground and the mud, and that would look beautiful with an oil wash. So you get 2 sprues of those. Okay, so I'm just going to pop them back in the bag. Sorry about the crinkling. I don't want these to get damaged. And then the second set is 2 sets of the field equipment, which go with your figures. And again, if I get it into shot, if I can get the damn thing focused, look at the wealth of detail on this. Even your rifles down here, beautifully caught, really nicely done. I just can't fault them. You've got your MG machine gun down here as well, your German infantryman, all your ammunition packs, your helmets, and you've even got on a rifle with a bayonet there. I'll get it to focus. Really nicely caught, guys. I mean, this is just the high standard that you get, and even your spades, the detail on them, awesome. And then obviously the final sprue is your figures. Again, the detail on them is absolutely astounding. I mean, they're beautifully sculpted. That's your British infantry there with their backpacks, etc. And if I can get one into focus, the detail on the faces is just absolutely beautifully caught. And possibly for the actual faces, I will try out AK's flesh set actually and see how it goes. So that's that set. That's your figure set. But as I say, I won't be using the trench part of it. I'll possibly use that for a future project. And I'll just show you the diorama piece that these figures are actually going to be going with. Let's just pop that to the side for a minute. There we go. And the second part is obviously the main diorama set. Now, where did I put it? I put it down somewhere. I don't know what I've done with it. Bear with me a minute, guys. Ah, here we go. It's in the drawer here. Along with the other set I've got from them. That's the one. It's made by a company called Fields of Glory. They are chiefly based in Camberley in Surrey. The service is second to none, I have to say. I've ordered stuff from them in the past and it's here within 2 or 3 days. Absolutely awesome. The kit number, if you want to get hold of this, and their website I think is called fieldsofglory.com or .co.uk. Check them out. They do some good deals sometimes. And as I say, they are actually based in Camberley in Surrey. They do a wealth of accessories as well, and a huge amount of diorama accessories such as buildings, etc. So check them out. Anyway, the kit number for this particular one, if you want to get hold of this, is FOG5146. That's FOG5146. And I'm just going to open up the box and get it out. There are. It's basically a plaster cast, and I'm just going to unpack it, and you'll just see how exquisite the detail is on this. Look at that, absolutely gorgeous. If I just focus it in a bit, I might even zoom in, if you'll bear with me. Here we go. Right, look at the detail on it. The way they've actually caught the duckboards, even the reed fencing on the side here is beautifully caught. You've got the tin sides for the wall mounts on the trench, all the woodwork here for the observation posts. What I like most, even on the sandbags, you've even got the actual, where they've actually sewn them together, you've got all the actual detail of the sandbag there, all the earthwork in the mud. So really sort of depicting a wet trench scene, as it were. And if I get that into shot, that is the ideal base that I'm going to use along with the figures. I just thought it was so appropriate when I saw it, because I've had this thing for about a year now, and I've just, as I said, waiting for the right figure set to go with it. So that and that is just meant to be. So that's it really. So if I just pan back, here we go, and then just repack her, because I don't want this to get damaged. Put it back in its box. And as I say, hope you approve then, because like you, I'm a history buff. I always enjoy your videos each month with Chancer's point of view, and some of the subjects that you bring up are absolutely fascinating. So there you go. So along with that and the master box set, it's going to be a partner hand in hand, as it were. So hang on, let's just get this into focus. Hang on, here we go. So that, guys, is my entry into Chancer North World's World War I group build. When I'm going to get started on this, it could be when I start my Fury build. I might do this in conjunction with it, or possibly after it. We'll see, it depends on life, etc. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. So until the next time, get kit crazy, happy modelling, and I'll speak to you soon.